Hello, namaste, welcome to greetarot. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're having a good day today. So if you're new here, if you like my content, please support my channel, and in the description box I have my Instagram page link as well as the text I'm using today. So the topic for today is your higher self, important information that will help you right now. So that is the topic. Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind, guys. And these are timeless readings as well, so whenever you watch this reading might have a message for you. So take your time, pause the video. As you can see, there are 3 images to choose from. Take your time, pause and choose, and the timestamps will be given in the description box. So let me start with group number 1. If you have chosen this photo, let's see what is the message for you guys from your higher self. Important information that your higher self wants you to give right now, and this information might help you right now. Okay, so let's see. So let me tap into the energy of pile number 1. Let's call upon the higher self of pile number 1. Please, higher self of pile number 1, help me with this reading and give them the information that is required that will help them in their life right now. Thank you. I'm seeing an event. Maybe for some of you there is an event coming. Maybe you're really scared about it. Maybe there is some sort of event. In that event, maybe you have to speak in front of someone. And here your higher self is telling you to be confident and go for it. Don't worry about anything. Don't overthink or overanalyze anything. Just go with the flow, okay? And I'm seeing togetherness. Togetherness is the key. Working with people is the key. For some of you, maybe the answer to your question right now is to work with people, to ask support from people, not to do things by yourself, okay? So let's see. For some of you, if you want to travel somewhere, maybe there are groups, travel agencies where they take people together. Maybe why not go with other people instead of going by yourself? In that way, you will be able to see everything at the correct time, and it will save you a lot of money as well as time. Something like that, okay? I don't know who needs to hear it. Maybe your higher self is telling you to do that right now. So let's see. And your higher self is mentioning that you're very clever people, so make clever decisions. Okay, that's on the floor. Your first card is on the floor. I have to take it. Give me time. Oh, we have morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. Okay, so yes, you need to change your way of seeing things. Right now, you are not seeing things you're not seeing things clearly. That's what your higher self is telling you. As I told, for some of you, it's like you need to ask that help or support from other people so you can get that clarity, right? You can get the feedback. Yeah, sometimes we need feedback, isn't it? And we can understand what we are doing wrong, and so when we get the feedback, we can understand what we need to change. Like if a person who is doing a business and selling their products, so maybe if we give feedback and they know, maybe some feedback will help them to improve the quality of the products, something like that. So for some of you, asking for help will actually give you a lot of clarity. Doing things with other people, collaborating with other people will actually make you understand that it's better to work in groups rather than being a one person. Like you are the one who is doing everything and you cannot do it. If you bring people of different talents, it will be very much good for you guys. At the same time, it will produce the success that you want. Okay, so yeah, you need to change the way you're seeing things. Whatever you're seeing right now, it's not clear. It's full of the muddy waters. I'm seeing the muddy waters. The water is not at all clear, and your higher self is telling you to change the way you're seeing things. For some of you, this can be a lot of negative thinking that is going on, and your higher self is reminding you that Our thinking can come in between our manifestation. If we are always thinking of the negative things in our life, you cannot expect positive things to arrive, right? So as you cut back on this negative thinking, as you cut back on the negative habits, then only you are going to see that positive outlook. So if you are someone who is indulging in some activities that you know that it's not good for your business, maybe you're someone who wants to grow your business, at the same time there is this procrastination from you that you're not taking action, it will not give you the result. For example, a student who wants to pass the examination, at the same time they're thinking different ways of copying in the examination. Yeah, you need to change the view. Instead of trying to copy or make how we can copy, instead of, what we can do is like learn, read, being self-disciplined. That's what you need to change, the way you are seeing things. What is it where you need to change your way, where you need to have a fresh perspective, where you need to be more positive, guys. Maybe it's in your relationship with other people. As I told you, or someone who is not asking for support, doing everything by yourself, and it's draining you. So why not ask for support? That's what your higher self is telling you. And when you ask for support, things will change. Things will not be this difficult. Yeah? So don't try to do everything by yourself. For some of you, I feel like you need to have a different morning routine. If you're someone who sleeps like till 12 p.m. and all, I feel like it's time to change that. Maybe sleeping early and waking up early will be a good thing that your higher self is telling you right now to do. If it's possible, go ahead and do it, okay? Yeah. If you are not, if your morning time can be a very good time to meditate, because that's the time when the silence is there. And if you're living with other people, if you can get up early and meditate for some time, it will be very, very beneficial for you guys at this time. And you can have this clarity that you don't have. Okay? Yeah. So let's see more. Okay, again the cards are on the floor. Let me just take those cards. So something is like, when we are doing the work, it's like a pile of paper is there and everything falls down. It's like you have to do extra work. So here some of you are doing extra work, unwanted work, doing things twice because you're doing everything by yourself. It's like if you ask for support, maybe they will give you a shortcut. You're taking the long route here. You're doing the extra hard work that is not required. So ask for help. Okay, you got 2 cards. Oh God, look, come together, we need each other. And we have the universe rewards motion. Again, there is a tendency of procrastination I'm getting from your pile. So maybe for some of you, you receive a lot of messages or ideas, but you procrastinate on that idea. You overthink, overanalyze on that idea. Instead of taking the fast action, you stress whether this is my intuition talking, or whether this is my fear, whether this idea will give me positive rewards, will my hard work pay off, or I'm just wasting my time. So what happens is you sit on that idea for so long, and then the fear kicks in, and then you're like, maybe it will not work out, so I'm just going to not do it, right? Maybe you feel like I cannot do it by myself, I don't have the resources. So it's like you are becoming the mountain in your life. The mountain is you, the challenge is you right now. So you are kind of self-sabotaging yourself, and that's why I feel like your higher self is telling you to see things in a different way. Yeah. So that's why maybe for some of you asking questions from your spirit guides. And you know what? When we ask for help, we will receive. Asking guidance from your higher self, or maybe you recently asked, maybe that's why you're listening to this message. And here your higher self is telling you that they are guiding you, they are with you, you're not alone in this. So come together, we need each other, right? So everyone needs each other. We cannot do everything by ourselves. We need people in our life, right? We need help. And it's okay to ask for help, ask for support. To talk about what you're facing, to talk about your challenges, to talk about your concerns, to talk about the thoughts you have been feeling. To someone, talking will be very helpful right now. It's not the time to suppress it. It's the time to talk about it and release it. Okay? Where have you been separating yourself or pushing against others and the world? Where have you been separating yourself? Yeah, maybe some sort of thoughts, ideas pop up and you're like, no, I'm not that good enough to do it. Or maybe I don't have these kind of skills and abilities. So in a way, you're limiting yourself, you're self-sabotaging yourself. And feeling like you need to fit in, you need to settle in for less. That's kind of a feeling I'm getting here. And here your higher self is telling you, you don't have to fit in or you don't have to settle in. You can be what you want to be, but at the same time, are you even taking action on the things that you want to achieve in your life? It's like you have big plans for yourself, but there is this lack of action I'm getting here. So here your higher self is telling you to ask for support from the people who love you, trust you, and ask for support from your higher self, your angels, and take action. Be like the fool energy, right? The fool doesn't stress about things. They just go with the flow. They just trust their intuition. They just trust their gut. It's like the gut in your the solar plexus chakra. You will feel it like, yeah, I need to take action. It's like an energy where we're feeling this passion, and at the same time, then once we start to overthink, when we start questioning, then it's like it's fear. Then we start questioning ourselves. Then we find ways why we shouldn't do this, and that's how we become the mountain in our own life. So this is what you need to release. So let's see. What is the message for group number 1? What your higher self wants you to know right now. Again the cards. Every card is on the floor. I don't know. I'm sorry. Retreat. Again, you need to have this change in your mindset. Something needs to change. Again, sitting in the cave, where you're spending some time alone and reflecting on the things that you're doing. So maybe for some of you, that's something you need to do. Having a quiet time. Again, as I mention you getting up early in the morning. So there is a little bit of silence where you can meditate and get your answers. Have a change in your mindset, right? So this is the time to retreat and ask questions. If you are like, oh, I don't have anyone in my life, they do to help me. Okay, so here the best thing for you guys to do, if you can take a break, if you can go somewhere where there is a lot of nature and all, I would recommend that. Maybe your higher self wants you to spend some time in nature. Maybe trekking would be a good idea. If you can do it, why not? Or maybe walking in nature by yourself, right? Not carrying any distractions with you. Okay, that is also necessary. So that's why I was, if this is all not possible for you guys, as I mentioned, waking up early when everyone is asleep, this is the time for you to get the guidance, to understand the things that you're not understanding. When your mind is calm, when there is a lot of silence, when you're not thinking, that is when you're going to get the different view, different way of doing things, maybe solutions to your problems. Sometimes we feel like the problem is so big that there is no solution. It's not right. There is solution to everything. And here, that's what it is. So spending time with yourself, spending some alone time, connecting with your own heart. Yeah, again, there is a separation. So here your higher self is also telling you to connect yourself to connect you with your own intuition, with your own heart, because there is this gap there, and that's why you're not able to trust other people. That's why you feel like that you have to do everything by yourself, because there is this gap in your heart, right? Maybe there is some sort of hyper independence in you, and you feel like everything you have to do by yourself, like taking the pressure that is not even yours. And that is what is separating you from you in a way, and that's why your authentic self is not coming out. Yeah, so that's what you need to work on, guys. Yeah, so let's see what else. Yeah, surround yourself with protective energy. So here, maybe there are people also around you. Oh yeah, maybe for some of you this can be the thing. In the past, maybe people might have taken advantage of you. That's why you are someone who is very much protective of you. Yeah, that's why you're not able to trust other people. That's why you feel like you have to do everything by yourself, and your higher self is telling you you're protected right now. So there are people around you who can actually support you. Maybe there are your few friends who you can rely on. Connect with them, talk to them. Or if you don't feel like that at all, as I told you, you can connect to your ancestors, you can connect to your spirit guides, you can connect to your angels by retreating, by going to a quiet place, spending time there, and you shall receive the guidance that you need. You will get the signs and synchronicities at the correct time, right? So if you are going through a little bit of a time where we are here, this is the time where you're not seeing things very clearly, there is no clarity, there is a lot of confusion, and here your higher self is telling you to spend some time with yourself, because you have been separated from your own heart, from your own self. You are becoming someone else. It's time to get back to your authenticity, so you can trust more. That's why you're not trusting yourself as well. I feel like not only others, you're not even trusting yourself, your own ideas. You're so scared to take action on the ideas, right, that you feel passionate about, because the trust, you need to develop that trust, you need to develop that faith. How can you develop? By calming yourself, by calming your mind, by letting go of the negative things that is playing in your head, by all the limited things, limited beliefs that you have about yourself. Maybe sometimes you have this fear of failure, like even if I do, it is not going to work out. And even though you want to work it out, but you have this belief that it will not work out. And then again and again, the same results you will see. So if you want to release that, you need to believe in yourself. You need to trust in yourself. You need to trust that 100%, not only 99.9. No, you have to be like 100%. You have to trust yourself. Yeah. That's what the message is from your higher self. So let's see the final message. Okay, that's a lot. I feel like you're very judgmental, not only about others, but about yourself as well. So maybe there is this judgment that you have about yourself, like I didn't reach there, I had this vision for myself, I didn't reach there, what I'll do, and that can cause a lot of confusion and cloudiness, right? So here you need to understand that that your higher self is telling you, sometimes in life it's not about reaching the destination, it's about enjoying the journey, it's about learning through the experience, right? So what all you have learned in the past, how much far you have come, acknowledge that. Maybe, okay, that's very much important. Acknowledging where you have reached, acknowledging how far you have come is important. Okay, that's a lot. So like the final messages. Okay, we have two cards. I'm getting the energy of Two of Pentacles, you know. Today I was not called to take any tarot cards. So that's why there are no tarot cards today, only oracle cards. So I'm getting the energy of Two of Pentacles here, a person who is trying to multitask, right? If you look at the housewife, she's doing everything, and at the end of the day, she's tired, she's drained, she has no energy, she's not taking care of herself, and her mind is in a constant chatter like, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that. And then it can convert very easily into like blame, like they are not helping me, they cannot do that, I have to suffer. It's very easy because the person is not taking care of themselves, they're not setting boundaries, right? So here your higher self is telling you, if you want to balance, don't take more responsibilities. Maybe you're in your work area, you're taking a lot of responsibilities, not taking break, even when you're sick, going to work. Doing too much can affect your physical health as well as mental health, so balance that out. Okay, yeah. And I feel like, again, we know the butterfly, you need to make certain changes in your life, guys. You are taking too much of responsibility, doing too much by yourself. It's like a wandering circus who is doing everything by themselves. They want everything done. Yeah, in a way, maybe there is a little bit of stubborn energy here as well. So you need to let it go. You need to trust people. Yeah, you need to trust people with like, yeah, if you're a business person and you are doing everything by yourself, uh, it's the time where you have to employ someone and trust them with their job. Let them do it, right? You cannot do everything right now. It's too much for you guys, and that's why there is no progress here, because you are draining yourself. So the farmer, and I enjoy being of service to those who deserve it. Again, the farmer is a hard worker, right? And sometimes it's like it's a physical labor, like a lot of and if it's every day, if there is no rest, it can come out of balance. So maybe taking help of someone, isn't it a good thing? So yes, that's what I'm getting here. And you know what, whatever you are doing, maybe for some of you, you want to help people now. Maybe for some of you, it's like you have shifted your focus from helping people to making more money. So you're just focusing on the money thing rather than helping people. So if that is the case, you need to shift your focus back to service. Okay, so that is one thing I'm seeing here. And then here, I am my authentic self and no one has dominion over me. Yes, it's like you, again, there is this authenticity has been questioned. You're not a little bit honest with yourself, and that's why there is this, as I told, you started something because you wanted to help people. Now it's not the main focus, rather than making money is the focus. So like a person, so yeah, maybe for some of you, that's where you need to make that shift, to focus on the service rather than the outcome. Okay, focus on what you're giving rather than the outcome, because you're obsessing over the outcome, and that's why this outcome is taking more time. Okay, so be authentic to yourself, be honest with yourself, and don't take any shortcuts here. If you are willing to take any shortcut, as I told, a person who is, did I mention, like a person who has an examination, they are trying to copy rather than studying, rather than becoming self-disciplined. So honesty is very important for you guys, because you are someone who's actually a very authentic person. So whenever you take a shortcut, you will start questioning yourself, why did I do it, why did I do it? And it will create more block in your life. So don't take that path. Okay, so yeah, that's what your higher self is giving you. This is the information your higher self is giving you today. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped you in some way. So if it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And in the description box, I have my Instagram page link as well as the text that I'm using. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Group number 2. If you have chosen this image, let's see your higher self important information that will help you right now. Okay, so you're healing something, I feel like, right now in your life. You're going through a phase where you're actually in between worlds. I feel like that. It's like you're not in your worst as well as you're not in your best. You're in the middle. And I feel like your higher self is telling you it's because you're healing, and soon you will be in the other world where you will have whatever you want. Okay, so don't stop shining. Don't stop shining your light. You are a magnetic person. You are a powerful manifester. So trust in your manifestation skills. Okay, so yes, let's see what else your higher self has for you. So the higher self of group number 2, please help me with this reading. Thank you. Rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. It's time to embrace yourself, guys. It's time to love yourself. Yeah, it's time to love yourself the way you are. It's time to it's time to understand that that sometimes we can attract things without a lot of hard work. By being in the joyful state, we can attract the things that we want. Sometimes attracting the things, it's not a big task. It doesn't require that much of hard work sometimes. For you guys, group number 2, that's what your higher self is mentioning. All you need to do is feel that joy, and as you are in this joy, as you are in this power of you, because with this peacock, if you look at your image, there is a peacock, and peacock is a very, very beautiful, magnificent creature, right? And it is attractive. People are attracted to it. The peacock is not going to chase, rather it's going to attract. And that's what your higher self is mentioning here, that you have the power of attraction. You can attract things to yourself. So you don't have to chase, you don't have to run. All you need to do is to be in your own joy. You need to feel the joy. And as you feel the joy, the things that you want is going to be so easy to get. Like you enjoying your life, you taking care of yourself, finding the joy in small things, and doing your work in your own way, in the way you want. And that's it. That's how you will receive all the things. Again, if you look, the card is rose without thorns. So there is no thorns. You can pluck them very easily. It will not pick you. You don't have to be worried about the thorns. It's so simple now because a rose doesn't have any thorns. So that's the thing. So you don't have to be afraid. What if that fail? What if this fail? No. Right now what you need to do is to enjoy your life. Enjoy yourself. How can you bring more joy to your life? How can you do this thing, that whatever you love, in a joyful manner? Finding the joy in small things. Finding the sweetness in things by loving yourself is what you need to do right now. And that means being you, right? Like a person who is waking up and they have a small job, they're going happily there, they're greeting everyone, smiling, they're loving their life, they're doing their best, coming back and they're sleeping. They don't have to do too much. They don't have to be so productive. Without being productive, things are coming to them. So here you have the power. So it's like if you are going for shopping, the things that you want will actually chase you. You don't have to chase them. It will be in front of you, and you will be like, yeah, I need that, I'm gonna buy it. Oh, shopping was so easy for me because everything that I wanted was near my face. That's how you are. You're magnetic. So don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate your own power. And don't think that you have to be a very productive person. You have to do too much of hard work. Maybe you're seeing other people doing the hard work, or maybe your parents told that hard work only will give you money, something like that. No. Here I'm just getting the concept your higher self is mentioning is like, don't chase, attract. You attract things to yourself. You have that energy in you. By being the joyful you are, by being happy, you can attract whatever you want to do in your life. You don't have to go and pick and like the thrones. No, the rose is very easy to get. You can get it very easily. So don't overdo it. Just be in the energy, enjoy that thing, and you shall reap the rewards. That's best for you. So that's the message here. So let's see. By being you, your success, if you want to be successful, all you need to do is be you, take care of yourself, and love your life, and do it with happiness. That's it. That's what your higher self is telling you right now. Because you are magnetic. You are a powerful manifester. Group number 2. Don't try too hard. When you try too hard, it becomes exhausting. And that's when you're not able to love yourself and you're not able to find that joy. There are a lot of cards. I'll just shuffle once more. Okay, we got it. Oh, I feel like you're an empath as well for some of you. Your higher self is telling you that. So that's why you can get easily affected by other people's energy. Yeah. And so that's why you're taking other people's energy and you're feeling so much pressure, so much pain that it's not even yours. So you need to detach yourself from those people, or you need to detach yourself from those energy here. Yeah, the collective field is impacting you, unseen forces in action. How can you relinquish control of the situation that feels blocked? So yeah, maybe there is someone who is there in your field, right, that is impacting you. So that's why maybe you're not seeing your manifestation, because maybe there is a person who gives you a lot of stress. Maybe you're taking their energy a lot. Maybe there is an energy vampire around you who is taking your energy a lot. And that's why you're not able to feel the joy. That's why you're not able to be you. And that's why this thing is blocking. The things that you want is not coming. That's the reason. So who you need to let go of? What kind of situation you need to let go of? Where you need to take your power? Are you saying a lot of yes instead of saying no? If that is the case, you need to start saying no. You need to protect yourself. I would recommend saging, calling upon Archangel Michael for help, calling your higher self for help. That will be very much needed here. And trusting your intuition as well. Because whenever these people are around you, you will not feel like safe. You will feel uncomfortable. You will not feel joy. So the people who are good for your energy, whenever you meet them, you will feel that joy, you will feel that comfort. But there will be people where you're uncomfortable. Maybe they're very, very much sweet talking people and all, but you don't feel comfortable with them. I would recommend to let go of these people and move away from them, because they are definitely impacting you, your manifestations. And yeah, they're taking you the joy from you in some way. And they're putting giving you the energy that is not even yours. You're feeling that kind of their energy, and we don't need that. Okay, so be very cautious about it. Set boundaries. Yeah. So for the coming few days, be very much cautious about your energy. Pray before going, or maybe meditate before going. And if you can do sage or Palo Santo, I will recommend that as well. Maybe if you have any crystal, keep that for safety. Yeah, because you are an empath. Group number 2, I feel like you're an empath. And that's why the message was, you are an empath. You have this empathetic quality, like you are sensitive people, right? You're very sensitive to energy. So you have every right to protect it. Otherwise, you cannot live like this by taking other people's energy and feeling their pain or feeling their stress. So if whenever you're feeling to any place and it doesn't feel good, let go of that. Don't go there. Okay. So that's the message I received from your higher self. So let's see more. It will actually be very helpful for you guys in your manifestation. So don't force yourself to go somewhere that makes you uncomfortable. Or maybe there is a particular home, or maybe you visit your friend's home and then you feel very tired, very exhausted. And yeah, you feel a lot of pressure, stress after visiting them. Maybe don't, cut that. Let's see. What is the message for group number 2 from their higher self? This message. Okay. Oh wow, we have a... Oh, again, I was talking about... really, weren't we talking about you attracting things? Whatever you want, you can attract. Whatever abundance you seek, you can attract very easily, because you are magnetic. You are connected with the universe, right? You are protected by the universe. You are cherished by your angels. But you're taking too much what is not yours, and that's why this block is coming, and you're not able to feel the joy of who you are as a person. You're not... maybe you're taking pressure from other people. You're like, maybe it's like your mother telling you, be this, be that. Maybe you have a simple dream to live a simple life, but at the same time you're not able to do it because of other people's pressure, and you feel like you have to live someone else's dream when you don't. You didn't come to fulfill someone else's dream. You came here for your dreams. You are here to fulfill your desires. You're not here to fulfill other people's desire. It's their duty to fulfill their desires. You are not here to fulfill your mother's dream of becoming someone. No, maybe that's not even your path. So it was their duty to do it. It was not yours. You got to understand that. If you want fulfillment in your life, you need to walk the path that's best suited to your heart, that makes you happy, that brings you most joy. What brings you most joy, do that. And by you being in this joyful state will bring all the abundance that you want in your life. There is no doubt. That's the message for you guys from your higher self. And here you are not meant to follow. You're meant to make your own way. And you know what? When you are going to find your soul tribe when you let go of these people. You're not meant to walk alone as well. If you haven't found your community, you will. Again, if you look at this card, it's all shining, isn't it? You're meant to shine in a way. You're not meant to go in the crowd. You're not meant to fit in the crowd, actually. You're different. So accept that. The sooner you accept it, the better it's for you. You will feel the happy. You're a different one, you know. That's what your higher self is telling. You're not here to have this kind of structured life, or you're not here to have this higher position, because it will not make you happy, actually. Maybe it's yours family's dream to see you as in the higher position. For that, maybe you're doing all that. But even if you reach there, you might not feel happy, because that is not your purpose, actually. The only purpose here for you guys is to feel the joy in whatever you do. As you feel joy, you attract whatever you want to do. You're here to have an easy, happy life. You're not here to go with all the struggle and pain. You're not here to that's the thing. That's what I'm getting. You're here to easily attract the things. You're here to help people by being you. You are one. When you are in this joyful state, people will look at you and get influenced by you. That's who you are. That's how you shine. Right? The peacock. Again, they dance and attract. Like that. You have certain talents in you, and people will be attracted to it. You're not here to chase. You're not here for that kind of exhausting life. You're not here to do what everyone else is doing. You're not here for that mundane things. You're here for different things. Every day you live, you can live in a different way. Your style changes. You're very much into change. You're not here for the same thing, same old, right? So let's see what else. Your higher self. Oh, look here. Again, there is definitely growth and abundance coming you. The spring season is going to be very, very good for you guys. Whatever you have planted, that's definitely going to grow, and there is a lot of abundance you will be seeing. So one thing that is blocking your manifestation is you not finding the joy in the things that you're doing right now. Because you're getting impacted by other people's energy. So this is the time where you have to reflect what kind of things are actually impacting you, giving you a lot of negative feelings. It can be social media, it can be people, it can be certain situations. If that is the case, please let go of it, release that, so you can see your growth. Because whatever you want to grow, it's going to grow, there's no doubt, because we have the spring and we have the abundance. This is the twice you're getting the clarity. So your higher self is telling you, defend yourself from those kinds of people, protect yourself. You have every right to protect. You don't have to take their energy, you don't have to feel the pressure that they are giving you. No, don't. Okay, call upon Archangel Michael for protection, right? Yeah, using I'm getting Archangel Michael, Lord Krishna. Call upon them for protection. So let's see the final cards for you guys. Final message from your higher self. The leaders. Yeah, you're the leader. You're not meant to follow. Did I mention it? You're not meant to follow. You're meant to make the decision for yourself, for your own life, and you're meant to follow that. Yes, you are the leaders. Again, there are two people here. So it's like you're not going to walk this journey alone. There will be someone for you guys. Maybe a partner, romantic partner, a soulmate, a friendship. Yes, I feel like there is someone. You're not meant to be alone. Don't feel like that. Okay. And yes, it's like a power couple. I feel like it. They are making their decisions, living their life the way they want. It's not like their family lived. They're not making the choices that their family made. Yeah, it's just an example would be right. Two people who are in love, they don't want to have a child. Maybe that's not where their joy is. They want something else, you know. But our society is so conditioned, so we have to have kids, right? And so maybe there are people who are putting a lot of pressure, and it's making you feel heavy. You're feeling like, oh, maybe I'm doing something wrong by not having a kid, you know. Something like that is there. This is just an example. So here, if you are with someone, if you're with your loved one and your partner really understands you, but maybe their family or your family is not understanding you, you got to understand that you are meant to walk a path that is not walked by other people, right? Yeah. But when you start trusting yourself and walk this path, there will be people who will be following you. But right now, you're not here to follow people. You're here to create your joy and do what makes you joyful. The camera got cut, and I was talking about to find the joy in you by trusting your heart. That's all you have to do. Okay, keep on walking, because more and more people will join you. Right now, you're not meant to follow. You're meant to lead. Again, I feel like you will get the support that you need if you don't have right now. And if you have someone in your life where you're very comfortable, you both have the same ideas. You both want to walk the same path, walk with them. Okay, even though people are telling you don't do that, it's the time to listen to your heart and find the joy. As you do that, things that you want is going to grow and give you the abundance that you want in your life. So that's all I have for group number 2. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you soon. Bye bye, take care. Oh my lovelies, hello group number 3. If this is the image that you have chosen, let's see what is the message for you guys, your higher self's important message that will help you right now. Okay, so you have this blue butterfly, and I feel like you're not seeing this transformation right now. You're not seeing, because this butterfly is closing her eyes, so her vision is like not full. That's what I'm seeing here. So you're not seeing the whole picture. You're not seeing the bigger picture right now. You're only seeing the parts of it. So that's why there is a lot of doubt in you right now about something, because you're not seeing very clearly. It's like you're in the unknown. You don't know where this is going to lead, and you want to know about everything, but spirit is not showing you. And your higher self is telling you, you don't have to know, because there is a lot of transformation that is going to come your way. So you cannot know everything right now. So if you are someone who is thinking like, if I know about this thing, then I will take action. If I know this, then only I'll do this action. If this is becoming successful, then only I'll take action. If that is the thing you're doing right now, stop doing it and take action. If you feel called to it, go ahead and take action, guys. You cannot know everything here. That's what your higher self's message is. The more you are like, if I win, I will do it. If I, like a person who is telling, oh, if I win, then only I'm going to buy a lottery ticket. No, you gotta buy. You gotta take the chance, right? So that's something I'm seeing here. Yeah. And you know, again, the blue butterfly, I'm getting like the rare. The blue color is also rare. It was very rare. And you're very rare kind of people. Your souls, you're very rare souls. But at the same time, you have so much capability, but at the same time, you're so much kind of overthinkers. And yeah, it's like a person very capable of certain things, but they don't believe in themselves because of their overthinking, because their perfectionism comes in between. They want like this. So it's a person who is learning something and they're not taking action because they feel like they have to be perfect in this thing, and then only they will take action. Here your higher self is telling you, as you start, go ahead and take action towards it. You don't have to learn that skill completely to take action. Don't do that. Okay, so let's see. It's like a person who is learning photography, right? And they're learning, and it's like, here spirit guides are telling you, your angels are telling you, your high self is telling you to post those kinds of photos. But you might not be showing it to other people because you feel it's not perfect. It's okay, you will get perfect. Just start posting, like maybe start an Instagram page and show it to people. Don't keep it to yourself like that, okay? So let's see, what is the message from your higher self? Important message. Let's call upon the higher self of group number 3. I'm seeing a lot of buildings. Okay, maybe for some of you, buildings. Anyways, so yeah, buildings. Again, the foundation. I feel like the building, it's like growing. The building is, the buildings, like huge buildings, tall buildings I'm seeing. So it's like one brick by brick, right? You can go brick by brick. You cannot construct that building in one day, like that, brick by brick. That's what I'm getting here. So let's see. Higher self of group number 3, please provide us with the correct information that my pile number 3 requires right now. That will help them. Thank you. Okay. Oh my God, this came for group number 1. Maybe you came from group number 1. Or maybe you should listen to group number 1. I don't know, because look at it. There are so many cards and the same card came. Anyways, so morning dew, a clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. As I told you, the way you are thinking needs to change. You need to change that way, your perception here. Fresh start. Yeah, it's like you have been learning something. Why not start an Instagram page and post your photos, or show it to other people? What are you doing? Don't try to perfect that skill. Don't feel like that you have to have all these resources in order to start learning something. Maybe for some of you that is also the thing. You feel like you need this, then only you can start. You need to buy all the products in order to learn this. No, maybe it's like, for an example, for me it comes is like calligraphy, right? If you need to learn calligraphy, you don't need all the pens, you don't need all the nibs, you don't need that brush pens. Why? Just take a piece of paper and a pencil will do. You can start learning with that. So like that, if you want to learn something, you don't need too many resources. You can just have the simple basic things. You can start anything. Again, if you are someone who wants to study about psychology, there are so many free books available. There are so many YouTube videos you can search and start learning. So don't be like, if I get everything, then I will start learning now. Change that. You need to have that fresh view, okay? So let's see more. And I feel like group number 3, your higher self is mentioning that you're fast learners. you are, even though you don't believe in yourself. I feel like that there is this kind of not believing in yourself. With group number also, one also had that. I kind of feel like that. So you also are someone who doesn't believe in themselves, that you need to believe more in yourself, your own capabilities, right? Your own skills. You're someone who appreciates other people's skills a lot. You look at other people and like, you're like, wow, they're doing such an amazing job. And at the same time, you're like, oh my God, I don't have anything. I'm not doing that enough. Am I doing, like I should work hard. I have to be productive. No, relax, guys. Yeah. That's what I'm getting here. You're very fast learners, you're quick learners, you're intelligent people, you're rare breed. That's all I'm getting here. For some of you came from pile number 1 as well, but whatever it is, don't be you're putting too much pressure. So yes, you can start with the basic things and you can learn anything. Now in this age, we have internet, we have YouTube, we have so many books we can find online for free. Everything is possible right now, and you can do that, right? You don't need too much of money to do anything, right? Yeah, you can start right now. Take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. Yes, for some of you, I feel like you are feeling a little bit of creatively blocked. So maybe for some of you, as I mentioned in group number 1, waking up early, utilizing that quiet time. I'm getting 3 to 4 a.m. I don't know, I don't say these kinds of things, but here your higher self is mentioning that time will be very productive time for you guys. Interestingly, you have number 33 also, so time in between 3 and 4 o'clock, or 3 to 4, 3 to 5 or 5 a.m. will be very good for you guys. When you wake up, your mind will be very clear, very fresh, and you will get the ideas for your creativity, right? So if you are a creative soul, and if you're facing a lot of blocks, I feel like this time will be the best time for you guys. And I mentioned that in the pile number 1 as well. I don't know, maybe pile number 1 and pile number 3 is connected in some way. If you were attracted to pile number 1, I would definitely recommend you watching that. Okay, so yes, again, it feels like she has a candle and she's just closing her eyes. She's connecting with her higher self. She's asking guidance and she's receiving, because at that time the energy is very clear, and again the earth is there, right? You're getting the answers from the universe. And I feel like this is the time where this is the best time for you guys to meditate and understand the things that you're not understanding. I feel like in the coming time, when you do this, you will be understanding so much that you are not understanding right now. There is a lot of deep knowingness that is coming, and that will change a lot of things actually. Okay, so maybe 33 number can be an important number. Maybe you're seeing 333, and 33 number is all about growth and expansion. So yes, you are going to grow, you're going to expand in whatever you're doing. Practice makes perfect. Keep on doing what you're doing. And if you feel a little bit blocked, I would recommend going outside in nature, meditating, or this 3 to 5 a.m. I feel like there's time when no one is awake, when there is silence. This is the best time for you guys to get the guidance that you need for some of your ideas. And again, if you're blaming yourself, as I told, I don't have skills that much, they have resources. Don't get into that at all. Don't get it at all. Don't go for it. As I told, simple resources are enough to learn something, because you have that skills and talents in you. So don't compare yourself to anyone. That's what I'm hearing here. Okay, so let's see. And prioritize self-love as well. Maybe for some of you, becoming more self-disciplined is a form of self-care. When you are self-disciplined, your soul feels very happy. So try to be more self-disciplined. When you procrastinate, I feel like you feel a little bit uncomfortable, because your soul doesn't like that, or your higher self doesn't like that much when you procrastinate on the ideas, and that's why you feel very blocked. So rather than procrastinating, be more self-disciplined. That can be a form of self-care for you guys. Prioritizing yourself, prioritizing your needs. Maybe you are procrastinating your needs over other people's needs, and maybe your higher self doesn't like that. So let's see. Right now I feel like And because when we prioritize other people's need, that is when we sometimes don't take responsibilities for our action. That's when we kind of blame other people, right? Because we are prioritizing everyone other we are prioritizing other people's need over us, and they are not doing that, and that's when we start to blame them, right? And that's time we feel like, oh, no one is helping me, I have to do by myself. We get into this victim mentality as well. Okay, so there is this inner calling in you. For some of you, your intuition has been very loud and clear. You have been called to make a change or a move, but you haven't listened to it yet. Here, and if you are confused right now, even though you have this calling, if you're confused, as I told, for some of you, start learning something. You have this calling to start learning something. Go ahead and do it. For some of you, this can be making a move. Go ahead and do it. Because you know this. You want to do it. And even then you're confused, as I recommended, wake up early, ask, you shall receive the messages. You will get clear messages. For some of you, this can be an idea. All the cards are on the floor. Let me take them, sorry. So let me just shuffle again because there's a lot on the card. Yeah. So yeah, maybe for some of you, you are telling yourself that I need to practice yoga, but maybe I need to enroll myself in a class. But right now, I don't have that much money or resources. I don't have a yoga mat. No, you don't need anything like that. You can start. Maybe start the small steps. Or maybe if you have a carpet at your home, utilize that, right? You can utilize anything. I used to, sometimes you can utilize blanket, anything, Maybe later you can buy the yoga mat. Start doing it. As you start, the resources will also show up. Let's see. Why I'm seeing number 6 might be important number. Maybe June month might be a significant month for you guys. Okay. Let's see what else your higher self wants you to know. Okay. Stone people knowing. Yes, deep knowingness and fire, passion. Yes. Again, there is a calling. There is this passion in you that you're this feels like a person who is called to do something, but they're like, they don't know enough, they don't have resources enough. And here, with the stone people, what I'm getting, like, you have learned this in your past lifetime. So don't doubt it. Go for it. Go ahead with it. That's why you're feeling that passion to learn this thing. It can be anything. It can be different. This can be something that you haven't studied for. And maybe this is something that is out of your comfort zone. But you saw this and you have this inner knowingness that I want to try this thing. I'm feeling passionate about it. But then you are like, I need to have the resources. Then only I can start doing it. I don't have money right now. That's why you're stopping yourself here. As I told, if you want to learn calligraphy, all you need is a pencil and a paper and a video. YouTube is free. You can watch that video and you can try. So like this, you are meant to learn this thing. You are here to learn this thing. This is regarding your divine calling. There is this calling in you and you haven't been listening to this calling. Here your higher self is telling you to listen to this calling. You will excel in it because you have this. You have learned from your past lifetimes. That's why you're so called to do it. Maybe for some of you, like this fire, you want to learn something with fire. I don't know. Maybe you want to learn dancing, or maybe you saw a particular kind of dance somewhere and you were so called to do it, and you like, I want to learn this. I want to learn this. Start small steps. Take a small step and you will excel in it. I feel like, because with this known people, they have been for so many long years and they've seen so much. They know everything. It's like your higher self, your inner self knows this thing. They have done this thing, and that's why there's this inner nudge and inner calling that's telling you, go for it. You're feeling very passionate. But here you are stick to this view, like, I cannot do it. Maybe I have to learn everything. Maybe I have to save this money, then only I can do it. Like, you're making that excuses, and that's why you need to change it. That's what the message is. Yeah, again, look, we have the calling I talked about. So let's see. we have retreat and recharge and move in a new direction. This will take you into a new direction. Again, these two cards are making sense here. Spending some alone time with yourself, as I told. If you are living with people and you don't get that silent time, that's why I told you to wake up early in the morning. And when you retreat, when you recharge, when you ask the guidance, you will be shown the direction, guys. You will be shown the direction. As I told, the first step is all you need. Only take that first turn. Yet after you complete that thing, then go to the next turn. Like the GPS, right? It doesn't show the destination complete thing. It shows one turn. Go left, go right. Like that, as you go, first step, as I told, if you're learning calligraphy, just take a pencil, paper, and take a video, start doing that. Then the next step will be shown to you guys. Then the next step will be shown to you guys. And like that, you will be able to move in the direction, right? That's the message here. So yeah, again, trust your intuition, guys. Again, this quiet time is required. Going out in nature or water body, in your water body, will really help you with connecting your emotions. There is this inner calling in you and you're not listening to it, and here your higher self is telling you to listen to it and take action towards it. And whenever you're feeling confused, recharge, retreat, go out in nature, and as you do that, you shall receive the messages. You will get the direction, and you will be able to move. So that's what the message is here. So let's see the final message. The reputable. Oh wow, it's like the Saturn is there, right? Or maybe for some of you are like, oh, whatever hard work I do never pay off, I have to do extra hard work. Yeah, it's like sometimes you blame, like, oh, my destiny is like that only. Get out of it. No, don't be like that. Don't get into this victim mentality. Don't blame yourself or other people. You are a very powerful person who can manifest all the wishes they have. You can manifest all the desires that you have, actually. I live my life as if my guardian angels are watching over me. Wow, isn't that beautiful, this affirmation? I live my life as if my guardian angels are watching over me. So you're so safe and protected. I feel it from this card. They are looking after you. As I told, they're giving you the answers, the clarity you need. But at the same time, even though you get the clarity, you keep on doubting. It's like a person who is seeing for the signs. Like again, one day you're asking, like, please, I will take this decision if I see a dragonfly. And the next day you see the dragonfly, and then, oh my God, I saw the dragonfly. What if that's the truth? So for that, send me an extra double confirmation. And then when you see the extra double confirmation, then you again doubt. That needs to be stopped. Right? So yeah, you know this thing, you know in you that you want to take action on this thing, but you're stopping. You're letting go of this inner calling. Don't worry, because you're thinking, you're over analyzing a lot of things. You're overthinking, because you're doing something new. So there is doubts and over analyzing. You need to stop over analyzing and take life as it comes. That's what the message is. Because if you're going to take life as it comes, it's going to be more joyful. So that's what the message is here for you guys. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And in the description box, I have my Instagram page link. If you want to follow me there, go ahead and give it a follow. And the text that I'm using will also be listed. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.